Hi everyone, my name's Alice and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Leo. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So if this is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. And remember, it's a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you're new here, I end every reading with a love reading. So for all the Leos that are single and looking for love, I will end with a love reading. So that portion is for you. All right, so here we go. What do I want to tell you? Oh, I have a new website. If you don't know, it's ancientoakpsychicarts.com. The link is in the description below. If you go to the new website and check it out, if you want to sign up for the newsletter, it's at the bottom of every single page, and it's going to enter you in for a free 30-minute reading with me. There's a drawing. It's going to be the first of every month for the next, actually it's 2 months now. We just had the December 1st drawing. The winner's already had her reading. Now we're going into January 1st and February 1st. So if you're interested in that, please go ahead and sign up, because that's going to end after the first 3 months. I just want to celebrate the new website and give everybody a chance to go ahead and win and enter that too. So I will not be blowing up your email. Don't worry about that. I'm super busy. So maybe once a month I will send out a newsletter, or if I have a class announcement for people. But yeah, don't worry. I won't be blowing it up. That's not my style. All right, everybody, let's get rolling into this. So what does the universe want to tell Leo today? Oh, beautiful. First card out is the World. I'll show you the cards in a minute. 9 of Cups. We've got the Queen of Cups. We've got the King of Swords. We've got the Judgment card. We've got the Chariot. For your opportunity, the Hermit. Look at these cards. For your challenge, we've got the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, a nice mixture coming in for you, Leo. And this is a good opportunity for me to tell you, I will be getting an overhead camera hooked up. I have everything as far as I know. I've got the camera, I've got the arm already here on the table. I just needed someone to help me synthesize it with software. So I thought I was tech savvy until I started working with the camera, and I found out I am not. So that will be coming, because I want you to be able to see me on one side and the cards on the other. I read organically, and I want to be able to point so that you see what I see. So that is coming. So bear with me on that one. I appreciate you sticking around. Okay, so let's get into it. In your recent past, we have this beautiful World card. And I love this. This is the last card in the tarot. The first card is the Fool. That's the 0. This is 21. This is the World. And the world is wide open to you in your recent past. And I love this. It's very expansive. It's you following your path. And this is the end of a previous chapter and the beginning of a new one. So it's this beautiful transitionary card. And it's just you starting this next chapter. That was your recent past. Your present energy, this is the Wishing card. This is about you making a wish and putting it out there. This is about you getting this type of emotional satisfaction from what it is that you're working on. It's a very beautiful energy. It's like you've been there before. You know when your wish comes true. You want it to come back, but this is a new one. And the fact that you have the World there tells me you're pursuing something that is really in alignment with what it is that you want to do right now, and also what you're meant to do. I think it's in alignment on a lot of different levels. The next card out is the Queen of Cups. This is you following your heart. I mean, you can't make this up. This is really you making a wish, manifesting it in, and following your heart. And I think when it's in such alignment for you, that it's easy. You know, things that are not in alignment for us, but maybe we want or we think we want, we really have to work really hard at it. And we don't get very far, right? We have all these different stumbling blocks and all these things happen. But when it's something that's really meant for you, it moves very quickly. It moves smoothly. Things just seem to fall into place. And I feel in the energy that that's what's happening for you right now. Let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. And you know, I cleanse, shuffle, and I meditate, and I ask for the strongest energy to come through in the cards before I even turn the camera on. So let me go ahead and get that. All right. So we've got the Page of Wands. We've got Four of Cups. We've got the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles. So 2 knights. We have the Seven of Wands. Oops. Okay, those 2 cards wanted to come out together. The Five of Cups along with the Six of Pentacles. Okay, they were really stuck. All right, so to get back to your recent past, now that we're looking at the clarifiers. So with this World card, it is being clarified by the Page of Wands and the Four of Cups. So what this is telling me is that you have an opportunity to take some action for what it is that you're pursuing. This new chapter in your life. This could be a new relationship. It could be a new career. It could be retirement. It could be a move. It could be you looking at your health. Whatever it is for you, it's about you taking action, not being passive, not being a procrastinator. It's you literally, you know, putting yourself out there. We also have the Four of Cups. So I feel for some that you're having to overcome some blockages. You see how his arms are folded and that they're blocking his heart. And so that's causing him to miss a gift and blessing from the universe when this is coming in. So I feel for some of you, if you're frustrated, bored, apathetic, or just annoyed for some things, and it's that kind of emotion is literally blocking you, that is causing you to be very restrictive. When you are loving and open, it's expansive. It's kind of the difference between being in fear mode, where you're in survival mode and you have tunnel vision. You just want to survive. Like, where's food? Where's shelter, right? When you're in a loving mode, the life is great. The world is wonderful. Nothing can go wrong. Everybody's in love. I mean, that's just kind of how you see it. It's like you have this Pollyanna outlook. Well, for some of you, you've got a little bit of frustration, and maybe that's because this next chapter isn't happening fast enough, or there's some other issues that are coming up. So when that happens, really, if you can, just push through it. Push through it, because your dream, it looks like it's materializing with the way these cards are. So whatever it is you're pursuing, keep your vibration high and keep pushing forward. That is your recent past. Because when we get into this wish fulfillment, the wishing card, what it is that you're trying to bring into fruition, this is you following your intuition and your heart to really make something big happen. It's being clarified by 2 knights. Knights are on a mission, and both of them are walking towards your future. He's presenting a cup of love, and he has a pentacle. He has an opportunity in the material world. You have an opportunity for finances, a relationship, a friendship. You have an opportunity to pursue your health, to move, to whatever it might be in this 3D world that we all live in. But you're also tapped into your heart and your intuition. You are literally following your heart. Both of these cards are walking to your future. This is the slowest moving card in the deck. He puts one foot in front of the other to get to where he's going. He's very cautious. This knight is on a mission to just move forward in love. He does move faster. Okay, so that is your present energy. Now we're going to look at your near future, and this is the Queen of Cups. So we have a lot of cup energy here for you, which is going to be your emotions. So the Queen of Cups is really asking you to go below the surface. Really look at the heart of the matter. Get in touch with your intuition. Get in touch with what it is that you're passionate about. Follow your heart. There's a theme. Follow your heart. Unblock your heart if there's something coming up for you. Now, this is being clarified by the Seven of Wands, and then these 2 cards wanted to come out together, which is very interesting. Oops, let me put that there. And that is the Five of Cups with the Six of Pentacles. And I will explain that in a second. Let me start with the Seven of Wands. So this card came out by itself. This is really about you standing your ground. So while you're pursuing your heart and you're bringing something into fruition, it's about you really drawing the line in the sand. Maybe other people around you don't want you to do what it is that you're doing, because maybe that means they have to change. These other wands here, they're trying to knock him down. They don't want him to be able to create something for himself. So he is literally fighting for his position. He's standing his ground. He's creating boundaries and not letting these people get near him for what it is that he's trying to do. He's taking action. It's a wand, 7 of Wands. So then the other 2 cards that are here, it's the 5 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles. So the 5 of Cups was the card that came out. This card was attached to it. So the 5 of Pentacles, let me put that behind it while I'm talking about it. This is the card of loss and of bereavement. He's got 3 spilt cups, but 2 are standing behind him. He is focused on these 3 spilt cups. He's grieving over this. This is heartbreaking. This is a loss. This could be a death in the family, a divorce, anything that is really tragic and that just pulls at your heart. But this is a deep, dark depression, and this is a time for you to now pull yourself out of it if this is you. Right? You go through a natural grieving process, everybody does, but now instead of being the card of loss and bereavement, you now need to turn around and see these other 2 cups, and this becomes the card of gratitude. This allows you to now take these 2 cups and get your 3rd cup, your 4th, your 5th, and you keep on going till you have your 10 of Cups. That is the process. He needs to pull himself out of it, and now it's perspective. So this 5 of Cups was clarified by the 6 of Pentacles, and this is the card of receiving. So while you pull yourself out of this depression and it becomes the card of gratitude, you also need to be open to receive. Now that's a huge shift. So this is Spirit saying, if this is something where, we have your recent past and now your near future, if this is the same kind of energy, if this is resonating with you, you have an opportunity to pull yourself out of it, to be grateful for what you have, to change your perspective and your outlook, which will raise your energy. Be open to receive. And this is an important point, because when you're open to receive, you're open to receive love from other people, from the universe, from yourself. You need to love yourself. It's like being on the airplane. Put the mask on yourself first, and then you can help other people, like your children or a family member or just a stranger. But you need to take care of yourself first. And that is what the Queen of Cups is telling you. Self-love, self-care, follow your heart. But you need to be open to receive. And that will put you in a very balanced position. Okay, open to receive. Okay, that is your current energy. Now we're going to look at the guidance and advice from Spirit, but that is your current energy. And why am I missing a card? Hold on. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. So the guidance and advice from Spirit. I don't know. I'm moving the cards around tonight. So we've got the King of Swords. This is the King of Challenges. A sword is a challenge. Swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. So this king is really taking in all information, trying to be as non-biased as possible before he makes a decision on anything. He is really able to use his analytical skills and synthesize information to make the best possible choice or decision that he can. And that is what Spirit is telling you. The other card here from Spirit is the Judgment card. This card, it's called the Council of Animals in this deck. This card is talking about having a compassionate review of your life. Everything up until right here, right now, at the time that you're watching this video. So that means when you have a compassionate review, if you've done something that you don't like, something didn't work out for yourself, you don't beat yourself up for it, but you just look at it. It's like a lesson learned. You're gaining knowledge from it. This is that life experience. So you're asking yourself the questions right now. What is my philosophy right here, right now? What's my strength of character? What's my weakness of character? What really makes me happy? Who's my tribe? How's my health? How are my finances? Do I like where I'm at? But you're asking it in an honest manner. You're really asking it in a very brutally honest manner, really, because that's really where you're going to get your truth. You're looking for that, and self-knowledge is the hardest knowledge to gain. It's very hard to see yourself, but you're asking yourself these questions, and the answers are not like what somebody else might describe you as. is who you really see yourself as right here, right now, because you're going through a new chapter in your life. This is your energy from the recent past with the world. You're stepping into a new chapter, and that means some changes have taken place. And now it's a really good opportunity for you to get to know yourself again, to know where you want to go. Because when you know where you're going, maybe things have changed for you. Your outlook has changed, your worldview has changed, and now it's going to take you in a different direction, maybe even different friends, different locations, different jobs. All kinds of things can open up for you. Maybe even it's a health issue, and this is allowing you to look at your health. Maybe you weren't working out before, and now you're running 10Ks and you plan on running a marathon. It's really, looking at yourself right now. What is your favorite color? It could be something as fun as that. Has it changed? What are you vibing towards? Maybe you were doing blues and greens before, and now you're going yellow, orange, and red. Look at things like that. And maybe it's just something fun for right now, right? Whatever it is for you, you're really being asked to look at everything in its totality. Then the third card here for the guidance and advice from Spirit is the Chariot. This is called the fairy wind. Only the lucky few get carried away by the fairy wind. And this is talking about using your intuition that will guide you, that will let you know when you need to go forward. And the Chariot is all about just moving forward, really. But it's knowing when to move to the left, move to the right, slow down, speed up, stop, go. And really, it's not so much backing up, because he's really rushing towards your future. And I love that for you, because the world is about your future. I'm waiting for the Fool to show up sometime on the Wheel of Fortune, because I feel the energy here. We'll see what happens. But this is really about you getting carried away. And that's a beautiful thing, getting carried away for success, for victory, for really taking charge of your life also. That's an energy that's coming out. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some clarifiers for you. We've got the Four of Swords, the Tower, the Four of Wands, the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. I love these cards for you. So part of the guidance and advice from Spirit is this King of Swords, and he is being clarified by the Four of Swords and the Tower. So more thoughts, words, and ideas. This is about going into a time of respite and relaxation, type of recovery. So you could even see in this card, it's really kind of a meditative state for you to go in and process your thoughts. Look at your ideas. What are the words that you choose to describe yourself or to describe things? Does that resonate with you? Are you choosing words that are negative or positive? Are you making judgment calls on things? Or do you have negative self-talk? And if so, this is an opportunity for you to look at that to see if that's what you want to do going forward, because you're programming your own mind when you do that. So I feel that you've got some blessings coming in by doing this type of meditative work, that's really going to be a huge shift for you. Once you see it, you can see if you like what's happening, and if you don't, you can take action and make the necessary changes. And maybe you don't change, and maybe it's something that you continue to stumble over, and in 6 months you're like, you know what? Yeah, I think I do want to change that. And you do, because you do whatever you want. It's free will. We do have the Tower showing up, and if you've been watching me for a while, I actually love the Tower, because if something's not working for you and you can't see it, it's good to have that type of release. This is the universe stepping in and releasing what no longer serves you. They are falling out of the Tower, and they're being brought back down to reality, to their foundation. So if there's something that is not working for you or not resonating for you, you might have a Tower moment. And the card is showing itself saying, I think it's going to be a revelation about truth, because it's clarifying the King of Swords. So maybe you end up having a revelation in a positive way about something, and that allows you maybe to release it. Maybe it's a bad memory and it's been plaguing you, and it's not serving you anymore, right? And so why do you keep playing it over in your head? You're just hurting yourself. Accept it, come to terms with it and just let it go and move on. It could be something as simple as that. But again, this is a general reading. Then we have the Judgment card. It's you asking yourself all those big questions, taking stock in yourself, to getting to know yourself, of who you are right here, right now. Whether you're watching it right now, in a year or 5 years, whenever you are watching this video, it's meant for you. It's being clarified by the Four of Wands and the King of Wands. Again, this is about you taking action. This is about thoughts. This is really about you taking action. Doorways are opening between these wands, and it's allowing you to have a lot of freedom. So this is telling me that this self-knowledge is bringing you freedom. I think it's time to celebrate that milestone when you actually are self-reflective and you see who you are. Again, self-knowledge really is the hardest knowledge to gain. It's very hard to see yourself. Is it impossible? Absolutely not. It just means it's hard. You have to work at it, and you have to be honest with yourself. The King of Wands, he will win the fight. And this is the king for you to take action with. So for you to have this Judgment card, this is really about you maybe even having some internal battles with yourself, but at the end you win. Maybe you lose a few along the way, but at the end you win. You have your eye on the prize, and you know it's about transformation for you. You know it's about walking through this open gate, this portal. Because that was the first card that I pulled. The World card. It's wide open for you. Wide open. There's a tour. I mean, it's so beautiful. Okay, then the third main card for you for the guidance and advice from Spirit is the Chariot. That is being clarified by the King of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. This is really telling me that when you're carried away like that, you get in touch with your intuition, you follow your heart, that really all these wonderful things are in store for you and that they come into fruition, right? You're in alignment with what it is that you're meant to do. So that's going to be friends, family, pets. This is going to be finances, career, education, anything in the 3D world. This is really, your location where you live. Maybe you want to move, vacation, retire. This is really about it coming into fruition. This is everything that you've worked really hard for. Then we've got the Seven of Swords. This is a card, again, swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. This is about you being very strategic in how you go about it. So that tells me that while you're having this ultimate victory and success come in, and with the King of Pentacles, you're still very strategic. You are still using your intellect, of course, to see what it is that you want to do. You're looking for a strategy, for a plan to bring things into fruition. So for example, maybe you have some friends that are no longer resonating with you. Maybe they've even turned toxic. It's about maybe you releasing certain friendships. Maybe it's a job that's become intolerable, that you don't feel like you belong there anymore, and now you're looking for another job. It is literally releasing what no longer serves you, and you're being allowed to do something different. In fact, let me use this as an example for the Tower. So like I was saying before, this is an example of the universe stepping in and you releasing you from something that no longer serves you, which is tying into being very strategic. And that's why I want to go back to this and use this example. So everybody's had a job that they don't like, and you either get fired or you're laid off, you're redundant, you use whatever word you want. For whatever reason, now you don't have a job. And then think of it this way. That was the universe stepping in and releasing what no longer serves you. You hated the job, and now you don't have it. Maybe you're mad at first because you wanted to leave on your own terms. Maybe it threw you off financially, and now you have to hustle, and you have to struggle, and you have to try and find a job very quickly. The point is that suddenly that has been released. That pressure is gone. Something that is not working for you, that doesn't serve you, is releasing you. And now you've got the time, because you're not working, to go and search for the job that's meant for you. Search to find something that you really want to do. Or you have to move. Whatever it is. Maybe it's a couple of things. Maybe it's the job you didn't want. Maybe you don't even like where you live, and now that you've lost your job, you can't pay your rent right away, and now you're going to pick up, and it's going to affect several areas of your life. But in the end, 3 months, 5 months down the road, you're like, oh my God, I'm so glad that happened. I hated that job. I didn't like where I lived. That apartment sucked. It had mold. Whatever you're going to go through, when then you get to the next place and you're like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing that ever happened. But you had to go through the tower moment. Okay? So that's what I see coming in here, whatever it is for you. That's the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now we look at your opportunity. The opportunity is the Hermit. This is the wise old soul. This is going within and searching for answers. And this is so appropriate considering you got the Judgment card where you're asking yourself those questions. You are literally going inside for enlightenment. But this card is not just about yourself, whereas the Judgment card is a compassionate review of your life. You're searching for answers about a lot of different things. Maybe it's about things that you see happening out in the world. You're going within to see if that resonates, if you think it's true. There's so much propaganda out there. But whatever it is for you, you're really going inside and you're looking for answers. And this is about the wise old soul and you really getting illumination on a lot of issues. And that's important, because that's knowledge and wisdom that you're gaining. You have an opportunity to do that. This just tells me that you've got some opportunities to really go into this meditative state. And this could be as simple as you just meditate in the shower. You meditate walking your dog. You meditate, privately walking on the beach or whatever it is. But you really have the ability right now to tap into this. So then we look at your challenge, and we've got the 7 of Pentacles. This is telling me that a lot of choices are here before you. A lot. So, but it's in your challenge position, which means it's hard for you to grab them. Maybe it's hard for you to see them. I don't feel that you have clouded judgment. It just might be that with everything going on, you don't want to take an action. You don't want to choose right now. Whatever your situation is for you, you do have a lot of choices. The thing about this card is that you want to choose carefully. So for example, let's say you choose this door. That means all the other doors are going to close, and this is the door that you're pursuing. Will the other doors ever come back again? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it's new doors. But at this moment in time, that's how your choices work. So choose wisely. That's in your challenge position. So let me get clarifiers and find out. So we see the Queen of Cups again. That is the main card in your in your near future. And then we have the Knight of Wands. Then we have the Sun card, the most positive card in the deck, and the 9 of Wands. Okay, so that is what's going on. So here we go. So with the Hermit, this is about you going within for enlightenment to get that knowledge and that wisdom. And it is being clarified by the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Wands. This is about, this night again is another, all the knights are on a mission. And this is about you really rushing in very quickly. This is about you following your heart, having a high emotional IQ, a high intellectual IQ, really following what it is that you're meant to do. This is also about giving yourself self-care and self-love. And like I said, this is about, like on the airplane, you put the mask on yourself first and then other people. So if you're putting other people before you, this is an opportunity for you now to treat yourself with love. Take care of yourself, because you don't want to wear yourself out or give all your energy away to everybody else and then you have nothing left for you. You really need to protect yourself and take care of yourself while you're being loving to everybody else and yourself. So that is definitely a message coming through, but it's going to happen fast. You can rush right in for this. That's your opportunity. So now when we look at your challenge, it is a challenge for you to choose. It's a challenge for you to see these choices. But like I said, you have clarity of vision, so there's something else going on. So it's being clarified by the Sun, which is the most positive card in the entire deck, and the 9 of Wands. This is that wounded warrior energy. You see the bandage on his head. So what this is telling me, you're having a difficult time choosing because you're burned out. This is the 9, wounded warrior. You've got the stamina, you've done the distance, you've done a lot of fighting, you're still standing, but you are really exhausted and tired. And I think that what that tells me is that you're slower then to make a decision. You're slower to choose the door because of your energy. We've got the Sun card, the most positive card in the deck, which is telling me follow your inner child, follow your heart, follow your passion. That's going to bring you success. Go towards the sun, go towards illumination. This is a theme here also, the illumination, because the Hermit is about you looking for illumination. If you know the traditional card of tarot, it's the wise old soul holding the lantern with the star in it. It's about finding the answers within for illumination, the Hermit. But the Sun is all about illumination and positivity. And you have an opportunity here in your challenge position to revitalize yourself. Pay attention to your health. Because I feel you're really taxed. I feel like you're going in a lot of different directions. This card is about your health. So pay attention to your health, because I think that that will benefit you in the end. It would anyways, but this is what's coming through in the card. I mean, it's kind of common sense, but the fact that the card is showing itself is telling me that you're really wearing yourself down somehow. And it could be that other people are imposing on you, and now it's the holiday, so there's a lot more going on than what would normally be going on too. So just take care of yourself, get the rest you need, eat right, that kind of thing. Okay, so that's your opportunity. That's your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, but it is available. All right, so now I'm going to roll into the love reading. So this is going to be for all the Leos that are single and looking for love. And as always, if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And if you'd like to sign up for the drawing, go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, and go to the bottom of the page, and that's where you can sign up for the newsletter. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link is in the description below. It'll take you to my website. And I have an online tarot masterclass. I only teach it twice a year. Once in the fall, it was October, it was fantastic, and the next one is in March. And I was able to teach it like a graduate level course because everybody did their homework, which was phenomenal. Everybody was so enthusiastic that we really cranked it up. So it was a lot of fun. If that's something you're interested in, please go ahead and sign up. It is in March. The details are on the website. If you have any additional questions, please reach out to me. And let's see, what else did I want to tell you? Oh, I have... Of course, Tarot Tuesday. I go live every single Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. So if you've never seen an episode, there's some that have already posted. Just go under Tarot Tuesday on my YouTube channel, and you can see what it's like. People are posting questions in advance through PayPal, or they do it live through PayPal or Super Chat. We're all in different time zones, so that's just the nature of it. It's a lot of fun. Check it out. All right. Now we can go into it. Okay, so, oh my God. This card wanted to fly out. It's the World again. So I'm taking it. That is your first card. I can't believe this for you, Leo. Wow. Oh my God, I love it. I'm turning red. It's so hot in here. I'm in Florida and it's really, really hot. I'm going to be moving. My goal is to be out of here by March. I'm done. I'm not from here, and I'm tired of it. It's way too hot for me. Way too hot. All right. Too much information. Here we go. So you have the World card, the first card. Oh my God. And the Tower. So we've got the Tower. We've got the Five of Wands. And I pulled the clarifiers in advance for the love reading. We've got the Two of Wands. The Ace of Wands, a gift and blessing from the universe. The Lover's card. Oh my God, these cards for you. The Three of Swords. The Queen of Wands. And the last card is the Chariot. Okay, so I have to say this. So obviously this is a reading for Leo. Well, this is specifically the love reading for people that are single and looking for love. You're still Leo. So some of the same cards are bleeding over from the main zodiac reading. But this is a different deck. So this is the third deck that I'm using, and the same cards are showing up. This is your energy. I love it when this happens, but this is incredible. So let me show you the three main cards. So they came out in this order. The World card, which came out, really wanted to flip out. Then the Tower and the Five of Wands. So the World card, again, this is about you stepping through a new portal, a new adventure. Since this is a love reading, this could be maybe you took a break from dating for a while. Maybe your partner passed away. Maybe you went through a divorce or bad relationships or just, you know, things that just didn't work out and you took a break. I just feel that you're stepping in through, again, a new chapter because this is the last card in the tarot. The first card is the Fool. So this tells me that you are stepping into a new chapter and you're putting yourself out there. So I feel that you know you have to put yourself out there to meet someone. You know, some people don't want to do that, but they know they have to. And I feel that you're willing to just put yourself out there, Leo, because you've got that strength and courage. And what this is telling me is that when you look at the clarifiers, this is the Two of Wands and the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a new beginning. This is literally out with the old, in with the new. So this could be memories even of past relationships or things that have worked or haven't worked. Out with the old, in with the new. You're starting fresh, you're starting new, you're stepping through that world portal and you're putting yourself out there. You're putting your best foot forward. And I want to show you, this is a 1 and this is the 2. I mean, it's really lining up for you. That's pretty amazing with the World card and having this new beginning, out with the old, in with the new. This 2 tells me that you've got the world in your hands. The world in your hands, Leo. You are really taking action with that wand there and you're pulling something in for yourself. You're really looking at what it is that you want in a relationship, what you want, what you don't want, what are your must-haves, what are your deal breakers, and then you're kind of open to everything else because you have to let the other person have their own personality. You know, you can't be unrealistic. You know, but you really have some idea of what it is that you're looking for. So maybe you're looking for someone that's going to be monogamous, that they're marriage material, that it's a real relationship, that it's based on trust and honesty, and you know all the good things. Love, of course, that it's based on everything that is meaningful. So then we have the Tower. So this could be where you're going to places that maybe are not a good place for you to meet someone. If you're a guy, you don't want to go to the strip club and date a hooker, or I'm sorry, a stripper. Because guess what? If you're looking for a monogamous relationship and maybe that works for a week, that's not who that person is. That's not that environment. Maybe you need a Tower moment. It's like these young guys that they want the hot babe that's a stripper, and then they're dating her and they wonder why is she cheating on me? She doesn't want to give it up. I thought she'd want to be with me and she would be like the homemaker type. That's not who she is. It's so unrealistic. I think it's hilarious. But, you know, it's one of those moments where you have to have a Tower moment. So if that's your situation, I'm sorry to laugh at you, but I'm laughing at the example. It's one of those moments where you have to go and be brought back down to your reality. You have to go back to the foundation. What is it that you're looking for? If you're looking for that kind of relationship that I just mentioned, that's fine, but you need to go in with your eyes open and what your expectations are. If you don't mind that kind of lifestyle and someone sleeping around all the time, go for it. If that's what makes you happy as an adult, right? But if you're looking for a real relationship and something that's got depth, something that is marriage material, or even if you don't want to get married, just something that is like a serious long-term relationship or whatever it is that you're looking for, you will have a Tower moment for you to be able to realize and see things for what it is. Then we have that being clarified by the Lovers card and the Three of Swords. So this is about destiny and choices. This is about things lining up for you. So, you know, this, because it's a love reading, and I'm not going to use the word soulmate because I think that sets people up for failure. But I do feel that when the Lovers is presenting itself, it's because you are being brought back down to reality with the Tower moment. And that's going to provide you with a lot of choices, and it's also destiny. You need to see clearly. And I think that you do from the main reading, but there's something about the love reading that you need to have a reality check. And with the Three of Swords, it's just telling me that, you know, when you do have the Tower moment, it's going to sting. It's going to hurt your heart a little bit. And that is going to present you with another reality check about love. So maybe you're having an issue with the types of people you're dating, and it's going to be a reality check. Is that going to be painful forever? Of course not. But it is a wake-up call. It's bringing you down to your foundation, and it has to do with your heart, and it has to do with how you conduct yourself in a relationship. So that's not every Leo, but somebody is meant to hear that, because that's what's coming through when I'm talking. So then we have the Five of Wands, and this is telling me that there might be some drama around you. So maybe there's some people around you that they like drama. Do you like drama? Do you want to be caught up in that? But I just feel like there's some drama around you. I do feel for some of you, there might even be some competition, which is healthy. This is a healthy type of competition, which tells me the drama is not necessarily healthy, right? But the healthy competition is. So for example, let's say you go out to a singles club and you see someone that you're interested in. Well, maybe there's such a nice catch that there's 5 or 6 other people interested in the same person. Well, you really need to be on your best behavior, put your best foot forward, and you really have to stand out, right? Or, you know, make your presence felt. Go dance with the person, however the single club is set up. So it's that there's some competition. And that's a good thing, right? Because then you're really able to meet a lot of people and see who you resonate with. And I think that that's a really good experience for you. But for the others, there is some drama that's going to be around. So that could be the kind of person, I just want to say this out loud. This is the kind of person that for the drama is that they like to fight because then they like to make up. And they're caught in that weird loop. Okay, it's kind of like they like the passion of, I'm just going to say this, so they like to fight and then they like to make up sex. They like the drama so that they can have that. That is something that is coming through in the card. So I'm just going to put that out there. So maybe if you don't want drama, you need to stay away from that person, because I feel that this is someone that's going to present themselves to you. You'll see it. Then we have the Queen of Wands, and then the Chariot card. And what this is telling me is that really just put yourself out there with no fear. She has absolutely no fear. She follows her passion. She has enthusiasm. She's very charismatic. She knows the right people, and she knows what it is that she wants. And that's what I think has happened. Like I said, you know what you want and you know what you don't want. And this is you really putting yourself out there. And with that competition going on, she's the winner. So I feel that that's a big strength for you to just put yourself out there. I think you will shine. I think you will stand out. Because then here's the Chariot. This is Julius Caesar riding into Rome. This is the ultimate success. Use your intuition. That's what this card is talking about. Use your intuition to follow what it is that you want for success. Really tap into it. He knows when to start. Like I was saying before, he knows when to start, stop, move to the left, move to the right, how fast to go, when to slow down. Feel into the situation, especially if you're not used to dating. Use your other skill set, and then that'll sharpen your skill set for dating. You know, if you're looking for love, maybe, and if you haven't dated for a while, maybe you just put yourself out there and eventually you get used to it. It might be really awkward at first, but you just have to take that first step and put yourself out there. And I feel that you are, Leo. You're putting yourself out into that world. Wow. So, Leo, you will absolutely find love. There will be a Tower moment. Could be big, could be small, but there's something there. It's one of the main cards. All right. Well, I wish you luck, and I can't wait to hear how that goes. So as always, if you could, please like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment if this resonates with you and if you find love, because we would all like to know. It's all about love. I don't want to dissuade you when I talk about the Tower moment. That's just what's coming through in the cards, because you're definitely going to find it. That's evident. But there's going to be like a little hiccup along the way. All right, everybody. Sending you lots of love. Bye for now.